can still smell it. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cash app, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo. What up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name. I go by the name Mike Gross, man. Big up to that 501. Y'all know how I get down, baby. Little Rock. We back, she back, they back, he back, you back, and we in the building. Yes, sir. Terry Smooth Jr., what's going on, big dog? Tiger 2X, what's going on? Cool Breeze. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in, man. Hey, your boy Terrence Crawford, man. All right. Is it a bad look? Is it a bad look that Terrence Crawford came out and went at some YouTubers? We're going to talk about that, but first, the first thing that I want to talk about, we're going to talk about some tidbits before we get to the big topic in about 5-10 minutes. So, first thing that I want to talk about is the level of pettiness. Like, I was going to bed last night and I seen some petty shit. I seen some next level pettiness from no other than Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant went out and he bought the domain. And now sometimes these domains can be they can be made, but sometimes they aren't paid for. So if you choose to buy a domain, then there's nothing anybody can do about it. So Caleb Plant went out and bought a domain, and the domain he bought, peep this out, y'all. Peep out the domain he bought. This is where he's selling his merchandise before the big fight. He bought davidbenavides.com. You talk about being petty. I love all the back and forth between David Benavidez and Caleb Plant before their big fight. I've seen David do interviews talking about he's gonna slap him, he's gonna knock him out. It's a lot of bad blood between Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. I think it makes for a exciting main event come, I believe, March 25th. So look at this, man. DavidBenavidez.com. So you can click on the link right here, right? Click on the link, David Benavidez. If you don't believe me, go to Caleb Plant's verified Twitter or his IG page. So we click on the link, right? So we just clicked on the link. Let me stop my screen share. All right, so the link that I just clicked on, it sent me to this one right here. So when you click on the link, it will send you to this site right here. And if you don't believe me, let me go ahead and share the tab, the window. Nope, no, entire screen, nope, Chrome tab, right there. So it sent me to DavidBenavidez.com. I mean, this is what it is. This is DavidBenavidez.com. This is David Benavidez. So anytime somebody like a fan or who wants to support David Benavidez and they just type in DavidBenavidez.com, it goes to Caleb Plant's website where he got the revenge tour right there. He's doing his own media stuff now. He got his knockout of the 22, unbelievable speech, Canelo quotes, all kind. It goes to all kind of stuff, and then you can scroll up and go to the store. And inside the store at DavidBenavidez.com is the revenge. Now he wild. Now these prices, he wild. $55 for a regular t-shirt? Man, you out your damn mind. He want $55 for a t-shirt. Man, I got a dictionary for definitions. Yeah, I got Google for definitions. You can get you a $40 hat, revenge tour hat for like $40. If you want a smaller shirt, you know what I'm saying? These are sold out. $25 shirts sold out. Now the only shirt that he has in stock is the revenge tour. Now these sold out. So all these sold out. All these sold out. All these sold out. Nah, so you just nigga $95 for a hoodie. $95 for a hoodie. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You want $95 for a hoodie, Caleb Plant? My nigga, you ain't Canelo. You ain't Wilder. You ain't AJ. You ain't Javante Davis. Like you want $95. I mean, okay, $15 for a shirt, but all these sold out. All these sold out. All this shit sold out. So how does the hoodies go from $54 to $95? Like, I don't know. But that's just Caleb Plant being petty. That's the level of pettiness that Caleb Plant has right now. He has bought the domain, DavidBenavidez.com. And when you go to DavidBenavidez.com, it goes right to Caleb Plant. Very, very simple and plain. Now we're done with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's just me giving y'all the tidbits in case you weren't watching or you didn't know what was going on. But Caleb Plant, talk about being petty. Talk about being petty. Now the next thing that Lake County, what's good? Tax, what's good, big dog? Now Fresh BX, what's good, homie? Now the next thing that I want to talk about is and then we'll get to the Terrence Crawford and we'll get to the Fanon and Boxing Ego. But before we get to that, I thought this was kind of interesting. So it turns out that somebody said something, or somebody, y'all know how this shit goes. Somebody says something about somebody, then I want to fight. I want to fight now. So Jake Paul has, I guess, in a way, challenged Carl Froch. Told Carl Froch, look, dog, you need to fight Anderson Silva, and if you beat him on my undercard, then I'll give you a fight. Now, Carl Froch wasn't having this shit. He like, bro, the shit you talking, it ain't adding up. It ain't adding up. So this is what Carl Froch had to say to Jake Paul. And I know, like, Mike, why are you talking about Jake Paul? Honestly, Jake Paul is one of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing. Right now, today, he is one of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing. And when we talk about overtime boxing at the end of the show, I'll break down to you what's going on and why I say that Jake Paul is one of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing. Because sports as a whole is changing. Sports as a whole is changing. But this is what Carl Froch had to say to Jake Paul.
Paul has called me out on his social media. Apparently he wants to fight me. And listen, just in case you didn't know, my last fight was at Wembley Stadium in front of 80,000 fans. I won't be.
Look at it. He start. Hey, my last fight, dog. You ain't never did what I did. I fought in front of 80,000. You ain't never did what I did.
Fighting the mixed martial arts legend Anderson Silva on your undercard. I've got too much respect for him. And your punch when you boxed him, did that even land? Very dubious. But anyway, you've got a job to do against Tommy Fury. If by some miracle you manage to beat Tommy Fury, then I'll listen to you. I'll have a little chat with you, see what garbage comes out your mouth, see what you've got to say. But until then, don't talk about me in the same league as you. I'm a 4-time world champion. 2 WBC titles there. You'll never, ever have one of them. You're not good enough. You're not a professional.
Damn. He came out stunned. Look, dog, I'm a 2-time WBC champion. You will never have one of those. You ain't good enough. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've always liked Carl Froch. It may be some things that he said, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't agree with, or things like that, or I'm sure you can find something that he said that I don't agree with. But damn it, when it comes to that shit talking, when it comes to being smug, when it comes to just being a complete asshole, Carl Froch, I like that dude, because he is what you need in the sport of boxing. You need one of them smug motherfuckers. You need somebody who gonna talk that shit, who don't give a damn about Jake Paul or whoever. I like Carl Froch, man.
Professional fighter. You're a performing clown. That's all you are. So keep my name out of your mouth.
Damn. That man said, you're not a professional fighter. You are a performance clown. Wow. Whoa. You are a performing clown. Damn, Carl.
You're a performing clown. That's all you are. So keep my name out of your mouth until you've done something in the game. I think this Saturday your world ends. But if it doesn't, and you are stupid enough to take a fight with me, when this right hand lands on your chin, it will put you into fucking orbit and knock that stupid barnet off the top of your head.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
I was everything I was expecting.
Man, fuck Tommy Fury. All right? Fuck Tommy Fury. Make Jake Paul versus Carl Froch. I don't want to see KSI. I don't want to see Tommy Fury. Carl Froch just called this man a performing clown. And it told me, if you are lucky enough to beat Tommy Fury, and you are stupid enough to take a fight with me, I will knock that stupid grin off your fucking face. Y'all know me, all right? Y'all know when niggas start talking that shit, I get excited. I get that warm, fuzzy feeling inside of me, man. I like that from Carl Froch, dog. That's the kind of shit you need in boxing. That's the kind of dude that you need to maybe do boxing a favor. Do boxing a favor. It's a lot of fans out here who are tired of seeing Jake Paul parade around as this big time star that's cleaning up shit. It's a lot of fans who done had it up to here with Jake Paul fighting. I mean, can we call Tommy Fury a boxer? I mean, I know he prefer. I mean, this nigga not a boxer, bro. He got some boxing in his family. He got some boxing in it. He's not real. He's not really like he more of a social media star. Salute, Mike. Keep grinding. What's going on, Mr. Keep Me Out Camera? Nigga, you kind of look like that nigga that died. What nigga name from Chicago? Oberlock. He got that feeling like story time with Gangsta Gear. Yeah, hey, Gangsta Gear, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Let Jake Paul have his lane. Froch is a legit world champion. Come on now. No, it's not about him having his lane. It's not about that. It's not about that. See, and a Bayside boxer. I'm not wishing this on Jake Paul. I'm not wishing this on Jake Paul at all. But what I am, look, if you talk shit, if you put out these posts about how Carl Froch made less than you in a year, and I'm gonna just show you the post. I don't need to goddamn guess what he said. I'm gonna just show you. So Jake Paul said Carl Froch mad because I made more in 1 year than he made his whole career. You want the payday? I get it. So let's do this. Fight Anderson Silva on my next card, and if you get lucky and beat him, then you can step in the ring and I'll make your career payday. Let me know. Like, bro, you ain't like, I get it. You want to be Mayweather so bad. Y'all want to use the Mayweather blueprint so bad. But you ain't calling no shots for no world champion. You ain't calling no shots. You ain't making this dude fight Anderson Silva. Like, he's not fighting. He could, if Carl Froch come back, he coming back for you and he leaving again. That's it. He is coming back for you and he gone. He not finna fight Anderson Silva. Like, get that out your mind. But if you want it, Jake, he'll give it to you. And then what was crazy, right? What was crazy, right? What is absolutely crazy, right? And I didn't understand it, y'all. I'm like, man, I thought boxing was a brotherhood. I thought boxing was a brotherhood. But y'all know how I go. When niggas get a little taste of that real money, when niggas get a little taste of that exposure, they start saying shit off the Richter scale. I'm like, what? You believe that? And maybe he been punched up too much. Maybe he been punched up too much. I don't know. But Derek Chisora has said Carl Froch should go in there, get beaten up, and get his check. He would beat Carl Froch. He would beat Carl Froch. I am willing to bet 200,000 pounds, not dollars, 200,000 pounds that Carl Froch will get his ass dealt with. I'm being 100% serious. That is what Derek Chisora had to say. That is what Derek Chisora had to say when he was reacting to Jake Paul versus Carl Froch. Maybe Derek Chisora been punched too many times. Cause I mean, from what I've seen, like, and maybe Carl Froch has been out of the ring too long. So maybe he's thinking Carl Froch been out of the ring too long, and he's not ready for a fight with Jake Paul. But damn it, this man was a world champion. This man fought in the Super 6. This man beat some good names. And when you saying that you would bet 200,000 pounds that he get knocked out by Jake Paul, it gives me reason to say, hold on. Are you sure? Are you sure? Who wins? Jake Paul, Carl Froch. And look, boxing is getting sad about a week in every press release. Bayside, Fresh BX. I can't argue that statement. So much conspiracy shit going on. Roy Jones, Michael Williams Sr. So much conspiracy going on in the sport of boxing, bro. Like I get it. AB fight got canceled. People saying AB getting blackballed. I mean, it's all kind of shit going on. Boxing needs a bad guy. Jake is good for the sport. Absolutely. And not only does boxing need a bad guy, boxing needs the social media side of it. boxing needs a social media influencer who has the following of a Jake Paul. And when I talk about this overtime boxing at the end of this show, y'all are gonna see what I'm talking about. There is a potential for somebody to come in the sport of boxing and make a lot of money off people who need money. And that's how boxing goes, right? All right. Now for the moment while you all here, for the reason y'all niggas are, I know why y'all here. I know why I had 30 motherfuckers hop on within the first 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I know why. Terrence Crawford has set the boxing Twitter world on fire. On fire! And let's get to the tweets and replies. So Terrence Bud Crawford came out earlier. And he was in his bag. He was in his bag, man. He said some shit that made a lot of people mad. I mean, he made a lot of people mad. So this is what Terrence Crawford brought up, all right? So I always got a point based on boxing. He said, Bud moment. I pray to God I'm allowed to say a boxer fight a fan or a YouTuber. Damn. He said he's giving that boxing ego queen the clout he was looking for. I mean, look, and that's why I asked earlier, Done Deal, was it a smart thing or was it a bad thing, right? So this is what Bud had to say to boxing ego and for non-boxing, I guess Boxing International, whatever, however that should go. At Fanon Box. And I love the fact that he added these niggas, man. If you got something to say and you got something to get off your chest, at them motherfuckers, man. Don't go around and do this passive aggressive shit that we see so much in this world now. Nah, I got a problem with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with you niggas. I remember when you were one of the main guys on the boxing boards, how the mighty have fallen. I don't know, man. Since I left the boxing boards, nigga, I done bought a house, got married, making more money. I mean, so I don't know about how the mighty have fallen. You know what I'm saying? I'm good over here. I'm good over here, y'all. How about you? Have you bought a house yet? Anyway, back to this thing. So he says, y'all both some hoes. And they mamas should have swallowed them both. Goddamn. That nigga talk about their mama. Goddamn. That nigga turned their mama, boy. You man, look, I don't know about y'all. But when a nigga say they mama should have swallowed them both, nigga, I'm a nasty nigga. So my mind go directly to a porn star or a bitch that was sucking my dick back in the day, and I shot her one on her face. I shot one on her face, man. Pow, skeet. That's what I think about. I be like, damn, why you want that? But I mean, look, I don't know. But damn it, that's tough. That's tough, dog. Y'all thinking about it too, though, right? Y'all might have a little bitch back in y'all past that y'all dealt with, that gave y'all some fire ass top, and y'all think about when y'all skeeted in that bitch face. That's what he's saying. Imagine the level of disrespect he is using right now. That's all I'm saying. That's the only picture I'm trying to paint for y'all. The level of disrespect that he's using right now. I'm learning. My nigga, first B action ain't the only one, nigga. Yes, sir. I learned some moves too, nigga. Back in my day, back when Booty Talk was out there. Do y'all niggas remember fucking Booty Talk, man? Booty Talk Volume 1. They had Onion Booty. It was Booty Talk, then it was Onion Booty, man. Onion Booty. Onion Booty was the shit. I don't know if y'all niggas remember, but Onion Booty was that shit, dog. I mean, Jesus Christ. But anyway, man, back to this shit. So that's the level of disrespect that he's using. And he said, I tell them both to their face too. They are the biggest sack hangers. I'm done talking about it. Yeah. That nigga said that's the OG internet, man. That's the OG internet right there. Yes, sir. That's the OG internet based on boxing. Hey, if you know, you know. If you know, you know, goddamn it. Here's the later comment. But it talk 152. Yes, sir. He called them niggas some sack hangers. I mean, look, is it good that he went back at him? No. No. Is it entertaining? Absolutely. I wouldn't give them niggas the time of day. Let them niggas, they talk about Bud and slander Bud more than anybody. Let them create the fake narratives, man. Let them keep your name relevant. You ain't gotta give these niggas the spotlight. Now they can make a whole live, and as soon as they put in Boxing Eagles responds to Terrence Crawford, you putting money in their pocket, Terrence Crawford, and I know that's the last thing you want to do. As soon as for non-boxing response to Terrence Crawford, he's gonna have about 1,000 people in his live. So was it good that you just gave him clout for the internet so people can go over there and watch their content now? Oh, why did Bud say this about this and that? But I get it. Sometimes you have it up to here with people. You have it up to here with people. It's boxing. It's putting more eyes on Bud. Who else talking about Bud? I mean, folks talk about Bud every day. Ask what's his name? What my dude's name, man? Damn, my nigga name, man. What's my dude's name, bro? Damn. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. That nigga do a show about Bud every day. Oh, he doing a show about Bud fans, and that's his wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? He right there with the Bud, like that's what he feeds into. You know what I'm saying? So like for you to say who talks about Bud, like it's a video on Bud on YouTube every day. See, I told you, look at Bayside Boxing. I told you he watches shit because that's his wheelhouse. Bayside Boxing is on the other side of the street. He with PBC, just like Knockout Boxing 86 TV. And I get it. We all go to these echo chambers where we like to hear people that have the same point of view. Not me. Not me. I hate watching shit that I agree with. That's the one thing about it. I want to watch some shit that's gonna be like, nah, that nigga lying. Oh fuck, that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit that I don't know about, or I'm not hip to. That's gonna make me learn. I'm all about learning. I can't learn shit from somebody I agree with. That's why so much of the time when I was on the Boxing Voice, I tried to take the opposite stance of this, because I know confrontation in this shit is more exciting than being in an echo chamber just agreeing all the time. But some folks like being in that echo chamber. Some folks like to Bayside Boxing, no disrespect, but he likes to. Well, never mind, because he does watch my show, and I'm not a PBC friendly, so I give him that. Now let's go and check out the responses to this tweet. These are when it gets wild, y'all. Sometimes I believe fans should be. Sometimes I think you should have to put your ID down to use Twitter, to use IG. Because some of the shit that these dudes be saying they be jumping off the Richter scale, bro. They be jumping off the Richter scale, bro. Look at Ray Jackson. All he had to do was spice Spence, dog. Has Spence fought anybody yet? Has Earl fought? What makes y'all think that he would have got the Earl fight? Has Earl Spence Jr. stepped foot in a ring this year? Hell no. We still waiting for an announcement. They can't even get one of the biggest stars on PBC a fight. What we waiting on? He had a car wreck. He said he good. I just need a couple weeks. I'll be good. That's what he said. So why Earl ain't fought yet? Why Earl name ain't in the marquee yet? Why we ain't got Earl versus Keith at 154 yet? Oh, because he might have to goddamn me drop them belt before he fight at 154. Yeah. Maybe the WBC said, no, dog. He a mandatory. We ain't allowing that shit. And if you keep Thurman, bro, like I know you want to fight with Earl bad. I know the money means a lot to you, but goddamn, don't capitulate to fight this man at 154. Fight him at 147 and see what he got. Here we go. Look at these dudes. You emotional these days. The all-new pound-for-pounder meal with savory duck sauce. Then they got Bo Mac with fries in the drink and put tell T-Buzz sent you. Like, look at this. Like he went through his time. He went to all that time and put the hat on my man. The fucking headset, like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. The truth they be spitting must really hurt your feelings. Is it truth? It's truth? It's truth, huh? Wait till I come across it. Wait till I come across it. Nigga said it's truth. The truth hurt Bud feelings. That's what he just said. That what that man just, the truth. They've been spitting facts. Is that right? They've been spitting number facts on. Sometimes, man, I don't understand like what world boxing fans live in. I don't understand what universe boxing fans live in sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like they take stuff as factual. And then when weeks or months later it comes out that it wasn't factual, they just don't even they forget about what they said. They forget about what they said. They forget about what they said. Oh no, I ain't said he said that. Like, come on, man. Hey, look at this dude. Art Man is great. I'll fight Bud on BLK for some bread. Man, bro, please, man. Niggas don't even know you, bro. Art Man. Niggas stick to drawing shit, dog. Go be a drawer somewhere, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga want to be a nigga go draw. Bro, you outsmarted yourself. You tried so hard not to get fucked up in the Spence negotiation that now everyone sees you as a duck and a scary ass nigga. Your legacy will forever be tarnished until you step into the ring play. Fuck calling out others. We calling out you, nigga. Oh, you gonna be hot. Oh man. When are you gonna to leave boxing, mate. We don't like you, but you follow him though. You don't like him, but you follow him though. Really? Really? I gotta chill. They be taking me back for a second. I be wanting to step on their soft ass. Don't do it, bud. We don't need you locked up. Nigga, they ain't gonna do shit but sue you, dog. We don't need you to have no lawsuits, bro. They ain't gonna do nothing but sue a nigga. That's all they gonna do. That's all they gonna do. Look at this dude. Fan in boxing says, stay blessed, champ. I wish nothing but the best for you and yours. Really? You wish nothing but the best. No, you don't. Stop the cap for the media. All you do is lie and hate on me. You a sucker. Straight up. Hey, niggas hold the meter change, bro. Niggas, hey, man. Niggas turn it to goddamn me, the Pope, nigga. Hey, man, stay blessed, man. Bless your family, man. Stay blessed. Stay blessed, big dog. God is man. God is key. God. Yes, sir. God. Yeah. Hallelujah. Jesus Christ. Yes, sir. Niggas turn to a whole preacher out here. Niggas turn to a whole preacher out here. Oh, hey, stay blessed, man. Oh, brother man. What? Inside of apologizing, you put some fake virtue move. Typical of you. You'll regret this very soon. I don't know who to do this. Nothing fake about it. I don't wish him anything but well. This is boxing talk, not Middle East warfare. If I did something to apologize for, I would. That conversation is always a DM away. You, on the other hand, are looking for drama, not giving to you, troll. Man, but you think Bud about to DM you, dog? You think Bud finna DM you? You think Bud finna go out his time and DM you? Oh, man, he gonna put it for everybody to see. He gonna put it for everybody to see, bro. Why would Bud give you the respect of even going into your DM to have a conversation with you when you do nothing but pretty much tear him down? Hey, I mean, I'm gonna call it how I see it, bro. A lot of these channels out here, they try to tear Bud down, man. Tear down his resume. Tear down his negotiations. Look at Knockout Boxing 86. Meanwhile, you think Bob Arum's a good guy. How you think he's a good guy? He's suing him, Knockout Boxing. He is suing him. You don't sue somebody you think is a good guy. And we don't know his heart. All while he killed your value in the open market, making no one want to sign you when he was done with you. The selective outrage is hilarious. First of all, you spell hilarious wrong. Yeah, anyway, are we for real, Knockout Boxing, brother? How did he kill his value on the open market? How many fighters are out there fighting? We hear Wilder and Andy Ruiz not happy about the money. Bud was getting paid upwards close to $10 million when he was fighting on Top Rank. He got $5 million, $6 million, $7 million, $8 million. He got what? He got $10 million for Porter, I believe. I could be wrong. He got like $6 million. He got something like he had been getting guaranteed minimums of $5, $6, $7 million, $8 million every time he got in the ring. That is what killed his value, because these promoters know they can't get Bud for less than $8 million, $9 million, $10 million. They can't get Terrence Crawford on their platform for less than $8 million guaranteed. Fuck upside. Fuck back end. They can't get him on their platform for nothing less than $8 million guaranteed. Why? Because Bud earned that. Because Top Rank deemed he earned that. Why are these fighters out here not fighting 3, 4, 5 times a year? Well, 2, 3 times a year. Wilder said that wasn't true though. Wilder was on a video, my nigga. He did a video with ES News. Why? If it wasn't true, then why would he say he'll entertain a fight with Francis Ngannou? What's a bigger money fight? What's going to bring in more money for Deontay Wilder? Francis Ngannou or Andy Ruiz? Ah, wait. Who's the bigger star? Andy Ruiz or Francis Ngannou? Niggas know Francis. Niggas know Francis. The only people who know Andy is the niggas who tattooed his goddamn ass. He tattooed his booty. That is crazy. If it wasn't true, then why is Wilder say he's an open agent now? He's taking offers from everybody. He's trying to get the biggest payday, bro. Like you can say is not true, and you can have the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Wilder would never say he's an open agent if he was satisfied with everything that's going on with PBC. The reason he turned down the DAZN deal initially because he was happy with what was going on with PBC. Why would I become an open agent? Anybody? Why would I declare myself an open agent? That's what I'm saying, Fresh BX. That's what I'm saying. Call it what you want to call it. It's a TV show, what the fuck ever. We all know what they do. It's a TV show, man. I'd be so sick of these goddamn red tape, gray tape, blue tape ass niggas, man. So, my whole point is, the reason his value is not what his value once was, because we are, as boxing in general, like these promoters are finding it harder and harder to pay these fighters. Why am I saying that? Because you're not seeing the level of activity from these fighters that we are accustomed to, because they have reached a point that they are making a lot of money now. Now, that's why you're seeing these younger fighters get more airtime. That's why you're seeing these younger dudes get more airtime. The same way. Why is Fulton not staying on PBC? Why? Because the bigger money fight for Fulton is in Japan. Come on. If they had a fight that was even at the equivalent of a new way on PBC, he'll be fighting on PBC. That's why he fought goddamn Figueroa. Come on, man. Mikey Garcia went back and forth. He did. I think Mikey last fight, he got beat up by Sandor Martin on DAZN. And honestly, I think when Mikey left DAZN, left PBC for the last time and went to DAZN, he never returned. He retired. I believe he fought Jesse Vargas on DAZN. He fought Sandor Martin on DAZN. These are all facts. These are all facts. He never returned back to PBC. I guess we're gonna see Earl fighting on DAZN next. Earl gonna be on DAZN next, you know what I'm saying? Since he's a free agent. Man, stop Stop the dumb shit, man. Can we stop the dumb shit? That's all I'm asking, bro. Can we stop the dumb shit? Can we just stop the dumb shit? That's all I'm asking, bro. And niggas ain't. This is boxing. People are not going to share their talent if they got something for them over there on the other side. Or you think we just can't get a fight with goddamn me? What's his name? Teofimo Lopez. Like boxing, they're not going to share anything if they don't have to, bro. But when these fighters are making more and more money and they have to start sharing this shit, this is what happens. This is what happens, bro. And you can say is whatever you want to say based on boxing. I'm gonna let you deal with all the semantics and all that shit. All right, y'all. Let's get to the next topic, man. So next up, we got Francis Ngannou. Now, Francis Ngannou came out and said this. Welcome to the free world. And I wonder why he said that. Because Wilder made it publicly known that he was an open agent. But anyway, that's beside the point. Welcome to the free world, at Bronze Bomber. I hope you are a man of your word. See you soon. And then he went on to say, the only reason I said boxing is so he can keep his limbs. Like I said, we will see if he's a man of his word. Wow. Wow. And honestly, I think another reason, I don't know. I don't want to say that because Dana White did let him go. Dana White did cut him. So Francis Ngannou has came out and said, man, I hope you're a man of your word. And look, man, it's no secret. These two guys, Wilder and Francis, they are trying to make a big money fight. I mean, it's plain and simple. They are trying to make, and Wilder should. Wilder went through some battles with goddamn me Fury. You know what I'm saying? He had a get back fight with Helenius. Like, if it's not a big fight for Wilder, like, he should entertain it. Go beat up Francis, man. I have no problem with Deontay Wilder going out there and beating up Francis Ngannou. Knock him out. Get paid for it. Who knows? It might turn into a damn who land first. Because Francis is a big dude. If you look at the screen right now, you will see Francis and you will see Ngannou on the screen. Like, these are like Francis. Look how big Francis' arms are. Look how big Francis Ngannou is a big dude. He has to cut weight to make the UFC limit of 265. He has to cut weight to make the 265 or 260 limit, whatever it is. So I think, look, man, Wilder and Ngannou, I'm here for it, bro. I ain't got no issue with it at all. Sign me up. Sign me up. First big punch land wins. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I think Wilder knocked this nigga ass out. And I think he'll make a big time payday too. I think both guys will make upwards of $20 million for this fight. I think both guys will make upwards of $20 billion for this fight. Absolutely. I really do. I think both guys walk away with 20 plus million plus more. I think Francis Wilder, I think if you run a highlight reel full of casual fan and you just show them the sheer knockouts or knockdowns that these dudes got, I think just for the casual, don't know shit about fighting fan, they'll see two big dudes knock the motherfuckers out, and they be saying, like, yes, 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 please. Yes, please. We'll take that. We'll take that. But man, we'll see. Wilder got a few options on the table. Even Eddie Hearn has said that he would like to work with Deontay Wilder. Eddie Hearn has mentioned that, look, man, I'll make the Ruiz and Wilder fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much each guy is asking for. I don't know how much they want to be guaranteed. But I know Wilder will be the A side going into this fight, pretty much. All right, y'all. So the next thing I'm gonna get into, we about to take a deep dive. About to take a deep dive into this thing. It's called overtime, right? So just want to show y'all what this is real quick. It's called Overtime Elite. And let me put myself on the screen. I want y'all to know what we're about to like take a deep dive into. Let me see. I mean, Eddie, I'm just saying he said he was. I mean, Wilder's an open agent. I mean, we know PBC wants to make the fight be a baseball boxing. I mean, everybody knows that. I'm just throwing another caveat in there. My bad. Al Heyman wants to make the fight too. Al Heyman wants to make a Wilder versus Ruiz. Yes, that is also true. Bayside boxing, boy. All right, so give me 1 second. Overtime Elite. Have anybody ever heard of Overtime Elite? Have any of y'all heard everybody slide Mike $2 to $5? Why Lane's come over here hating? Don't expect that man doing his own route. 9 to 5 mentality. Might have fallen. Fuck out of here. I appreciate the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like counter. Have any of y'all heard of Overtime Elite? Let me see my Zoom, man. Yes, no. I want my fucking screen black. Let me see, can I change it back? Let me see. Appearance, dark theme. Let me start dark. Nope. Fuck it. Nobody, so I don't think y'all have heard of it. So Overtime Elite is a professional basketball league based in Atlanta, Georgia. The league is owned and operated by Overtime and was founded by Dan Porter and Zach Weiner. So Dan Porter, okay? Dan Porter, this is Dan Porter. I don't know if you can see him or not. You can. So this is Dan Porter right here. He owns Overtime. Overtime, all right? So Overtime is a digital sports media company that is geared towards Gen Z sports fans. So they are targeting the Gen Zs, right? And the reason I'm talking about Overtime Elite, and like Overtime Elite, they do pay their Now, the reason we're talking about Overtime is because they are making a push to get into boxing in August. So Overtime Boxing is to launch on the Zone this August. And according to Mike Coppinger, let me get it right quick. Mike Coppinger. According to Mike Coppinger, let me go to this ESPN article real quick. I don't want to get a tweet. I'm gonna get the whole article. They are planning to put on a 4-event series in August. Overtime, which, like I just told y'all, disrupted basketball with six-figure salaries for some of the best high school players in the nation. So they have about, I believe, 60 players aiming at developing the next generation of fighters, the company announced Tuesday. Now, one thing you have to know about Overtime and the reason they are targeting Gen Zs. So the data show, matter of fact, I'm going to let somebody else tell you. But the data shows that Gen Zs aren't really watching NBA basketball. They aren't watching NFL football. They aren't watching like the major sports, like the whole game. They are watching clips. They are watching YouTube basketball videos, knockout 21, one-on-one tournaments. They are watching 7-on-7. They are watching all kind of things, and they aren't watching the main thing. But I'm gonna let somebody else who's more loquacious than I am break it down to y'all.
I tried to watch college basketball the other day, and let me tell you something. I didn't recognize a single player. All Pips, no Gladys. But that's because playing college basketball is no longer a priority for the best players. Other paths to the NBA have opened up. And there's one new path to the league that's especially unusual.
Kids hoping for an NBA payday have a new path, a pro league for 16 to 18-year-olds called Overtime Elite.
The inaugural class of 27 players are considered pros because they're paid to play. Contracts start at $100,000 a year. When the athletes aren't at practice, they're in class learning about financial literacy, social activism, mental health, and the business of basketball.
So this is what Overtime Elite is doing on the basketball side. I can only imagine how it's going to look when it comes to boxing. Are they still going to have the same kind of contracts, the $100,000 contracts that they have in basketball? How many fighters will they sign? What age range are they looking to target? Are they going after the 16-year-olds to 18-year-olds? How are they going to matchmake? Who will be involved in the matchmaking when it comes to boxing? Will they have former promoters or former matchmakers or somebody who was in the boxing realm to help them out? Now, maybe they'll work with the Zone. Maybe they'll work with Eddie Hearn. We all know Eddie Hearn is pretty much the face of the Zone when it comes to boxing.
All that's missing is a class on the NBA's guide to non-disclosure agreements. This new path to the league is Overtime Elite. It was founded in 2021. It functions as part boarding school, part basketball league, part training ground of the NBA, part everything.
We just got to the arena. I mean, this thing is huge. Look at it. We're about to hop up in here and check it out. Holy shit. This is insane.
They showed us the facility, the lifestyle, and we really wanted to do this.
Where we at right now? What is it?
We're in the players' lounge, got 2 TVs, the chef back there.
Chef?
And Overtime Elite, they ain't playing either, bro. They are like, the arena looks nice. They got personal shelves, they got personal trainers, they got everything that a young man would need. And that's one thing that I've always said. I wish that in the USA, like in other countries, these kids have a chance to make money at an early age. We've seen guys like Tony Parker and Luka Doncic and Ricky Rubio. They all turned pro when they were like 14 years old. They've been making money since they were 14 years old. I just feel like if you're good enough, you should be given that same opportunity. And again, I don't know what age range Overtime Elite is going to target, but hopefully they do it similar to how they do like basketball. I mean, and look, man, if you're good enough, you're going to make it. If you're not, you're not. So what they have said on the article, and this is the press statement that they put out. So all 4 shows will take place on Friday night at the Overtime Elite Arena in Atlanta. Now, if y'all, I don't know if y'all ever seen the Overtime Elite Arena. Oh man, that motherfucker nice. That thing is nice. Like they really went in, like put some money into like infrastructure, right? They have the infrastructure where they could put on, like they could put on any kind of event they want to put on. And again, this is a media company too, you guys. It's a media company. So looking at them, and look, this is the arena that the fights will be taking place in. This is the Overtime Elite Arena. Now, of course, when it comes to boxing, it's going to look totally different. It won't have the hardwood floor, but you can get a depiction of how big the arena is, and you can have seats on the floors. You can always bring in more seats and things like that. But he said the CEO says, or what said that? Let me see. He said our vision with Overtime is launching OTX, our new boxing vertical. It's essentially to help young pros have a spotlight shine on them, tell their story, and give them a chance to develop as fighters. Overtime boxing GM Brandon Rose tells ESPN. One of the gaps that we're seeing in the marketplace is that while Gen Z is saying boxing is the kind of fourth favorite sport, there's not a lot of storytelling that happens on a 365 basis in boxing. By that, I mean video, social content. That's what we do best. That is what they do. Overtime has about 6.8 million followers on Instagram. They have 6.8 million followers on Instagram. That's more than Deontay Wilder. That's more than Tyson Fury. They have a lot of exposure on the social media platforms. They are targeting Gen Zs. We turn out content. We discover new athletes. We've done that in basketball and football with the likes of Zion Williamson, Trevor Lawrence, and Trae Young. And we feel that in boxing, there are so many rich stories. There's so many boxers that put in hard work, but not all of them have an opportunity to get their story told. Maybe not until they're at the highest level. He says, we don't want all just first round knockouts because the matches weren't made appropriately. We have a great foot and we're here to stay. And we're also not going too big off the jump. A lot of these players came in and really sunk too much money in. And I think the Trillers of the world were kind of went that route. Whereas we're starting from the grassroots like we always have and building up from there. So they have it. They're not going after the big time names. They're not going after the well-established stars. They're trying to make their own stars. They're trying to take fighters who aren't that known and tell their story and make their own stars. But there's one glaring thing about Overtime Elite.
The chef cooking it up, you know what I'm saying? It's bomb.
Yo, that's got to be real humbling for a real chef. Your job is making Pop-Tarts for teenage basketball mutants. Overtime Elite bills itself as a pay pad to the NBA for star recruits. Essentially, an alternative to going to college, playing pro ball overseas, or entering the G League. There are currently 68 recruits in the Overtime Elite program, including projected lottery picks Amin and Asar Thompson. But Overtime Elite has one major difference compared to those other options. If you choose to play ball there, you gotta make a lot of content.
We have to take a lot of pictures, interviews, a lot of.
Like if you choose to like box with Overtime Elite, one thing about Overtime, they're gonna have you making a lot of content. You will be making a lot of content. When I mean a lot, these kids have a camera in their face from the moment they wake up. From the moment they wake up, they have a camera in their face because Overtime Elite is a digital media company as well. And they put out content like no other.
are being told to floss on demand. But Overtime Elite reflects a massive shift in basketball. More specifically, the way basketball is consumed, which is already a massive problem for the NBA. Because the youth, they seem to lack the attention span to watch full basketball games. 57% of Gen Zers don't watch live sports at all because they aren't interested.
Exactly. And that's why I bring up Logan Paul. That's why it is so important that people look at Jake Paul and what he's doing in boxing. And Overtime Elite is looking at Jake Paul and they're studying it. They're studying it. They're saying, you know what? We can take that model and from a grassroots perspective, try to build fighters into that mode by just pumping out social media content, pumping it out. They got 6.8 million followers on YouTube. So they know eyes are going to be on it. They know they're going to get the likes and mentions. So that's why I brought up Jake Paul, because he has that Gen Z backing. And that is what Overtime Elite is also trying to do. They are targeting the Gen Z because they found out that they aren't really interested in watching boxing events that go with the whole hoopla and you gotta wait and you gotta have people talking in between fights. They not watching the whole events, basketball, football. They not watching the shit. So if you don't have them bought in and you don't have them drawn in from a grassroots perspective with somebody that they follow on social media, somebody that they have invested some of their time into, they are not going to be interested.
It's not to say Gen Z doesn't like basketball. They just don't watch live games. They prefer content like House of Highlights one-on-one tournaments or knockout basketball contests. If you Google knockout basketball, I bet it's just Kimbo Slice videos at Rucker Park. But regardless, Gen Z loves basketball. The NBA is the most followed league on Instagram, Twitter, and this shift. Or more specifically, their parent company, Overtime, a social media startup that made its money posting hundreds of highlight compilations of high school players on YouTube. And the founders of Overtime, Zach Weiner and Dan Porter, are highly aware of how their audience wants to watch basketball.
It was very clear to us, the data was saying that kids are watching less live sports. So we started with that, and then we said, okay, let's test and iterate how to get into the hearts and minds of young people.
This is this kid, Mac McClung there. This is a dunk that he made.
Exactly, man. They smart, bro. They know the kids aren't watching. So they say, you know what? We're just going to put out highlight clips. And basketball was their way in. Now, what costs less than basketball, but still has that same entertainment value? Boxing. Boxing is one of the cheapest events you can put on and make a lot of money for it. Make a lot of money for it.
Now, despite how unsettling that video is, the Overtime founders got investments from former NBA Commissioner David Stern, Amazon, and NBA players like Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Durant, and Trae Young. Overtime is currently valued at $500 million and has helped rapidly accelerate the trend of youth basketball on social media, which has given us basketball influencers like Mikey Williams. The kid so young his name is still Mikey. Jaquay James, who created something called Jelly Fam, which sounds delicious. And Julian Newman, an adorable little phenom who didn't receive any scholarship offers to Division I schools. But even Julian still has nearly 700,000 Instagram followers. All those people are just following a little dude who played high school basketball once.
See, now y'all getting the picture, right? Now y'all getting the picture, right? So Overtime, they have, like you heard, Mikey Williams. I don't know if y'all follow high school sports, but Mikey Williams is one of the biggest high school sports stars out there right now. Has a lot of followers on Instagram. They know how to build these athletes up. and they are looking to do the exact same thing in boxing. But man, it's just one thing that just perturbs me about this.
You can find that at any Foot Locker. I've had greater ambitions than just propping out. But this dream of creating their own league led to Overtime developing what we now know as Overtime Elite, an intersection of the way Gen Z consumes.
We are, and so
in terms of how to give, or is there
don't have teams
from overseas.
Most kind of is certain, or because he has somehow survived being swallowed whole by. This year says Salt Lake City, a place where fans. And what we love about basketball, I really hope they're wrong. I mean, look, you can call me an old head, you can call me Unc, but I kind of miss virtues, teamwork, hard work, dedication. I know it all sounds corny, but the truth is that corny is necessary. And it feels like Overtime Elite is devoid of any of that, which kind of worries me. Because if this venture is successful, this might be where the NBA ends up too. Because the league can't seem to get a grasp on where the youth is. But Overtime Elite, they think they've cracked the code. But for the sake of basketball and what we love about basketball, I really hope they're wrong. $500 million grab section of the way Gen is and different stuff. Or go to a math class where questions of kids take AP free throws as if local news, or is their priority getting as much hoops content?
We play for the inner.
But there you have it, though, man. Overtime Elite, they are making their way into boxing. I'm kind of excited to see what they do and like how they do it. But this is like this is what like the content is going to be in the future, y'all. Like I hope you guys can like understand, like as we get older and the youth gets grown up, this is what it's going to look like, man. People are going to be more interested in individuals than they are in teams, and maybe Overtime could be a good thing for boxing. I don't know. I know for like starting off, it seems to be pretty solid for like basketball, but we'll see how that goes, man. Overtime Elite, it's not Overtime Elite is the basketball league. Overtime is the company. So Overtime will be making a venture into boxing in August. So let's see how they go, and let's see how that partnership works with the zone. Four events in August, and they all will be down at the Atlanta Arena. Now, I'm excited to see if we get any like coverage from YouTube channels that go down there and actually check it out. I know my guy Mark Nash is down in Atlanta, so I'm gonna ask him if he's interested in like checking it out. You know what I'm saying? If so, maybe we can get him down there and just like pick his brain about how it looks, the setup, the production, the fighters and things like that. And I'm kind of excited to like know the fighters that are going to be with Overtime Elite. It's going to be like some young prospects that have a couple fights on their records, or some amateurs who are just turning pro. Anytime like anything like happens in boxing, man, it's always interesting. It's always good to see. It's just that I don't know, and like someone, we never know if it's going to be successful until if it is or if it isn't. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and get on down to the next one. Y'all smash that thumbs up button. If there's anything breaking that happened in the sport of boxing, I will be back with another one. I will be back with another one. Until next time, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, smash that thumbs up button on your way out, man. I'm not this thing.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
EA Sports is in the game. Peace.